Okay, we're recording.
Are we recording?
We're recording. All right, so Al and I decided to come back.
Why are we changing the name?
Because we don't duel like we do duel, but we are usually different versions. I don't know.
Is it
Why
because people can't
the name?
pronounce the old title?
No.
Dueling Disney is the old title? I can't pronounce it?
I'm sorry that you can't. Well, you know what was hard to pronounce is Dueling Disney Community Duelists.
Yeah, but I didn't have to say that part, so I didn't mind.
It's true, I did. But also, Al and I always had, this is so cute, we're here at Disneyland's 70th, so as we are in the queue, having a conversation in the queue, you're going to hear a lot of extraneous type things.
There's a group of about, I'd say 30 people taking a group picture right now.
Yes. Emma said that party sizes at Disney should be limited to 6.
I can see that. I might agree with that.
It is so hard to travel with a big group.
I travel as a solo.
I know. So 4 is too much for you.
In all honesty, there's nothing worse than I'm going to a line or I'm going to a queue and I'm walking and then I see another group and it's 20 people and I'm who's going to get in line first? Because if one of those people get in line first, I kind of have to wait for those 20 people.
I get you. I feel that. Anyway, so we decided to change the names that we always said is that the best conversations that we ever had were before cell phones.
In the queue.
In the queue, waiting in line.
Standing around, just goofing with each other, goofing with people in lines, goofing with, cast members, just goofing.
But that's the time when we were kids before cell phones.
Sure.
This is where you used to stand as a group. You used to ask all the weird.
Yeah. Also before fast passes and Genie Lightning Lane and all that kind of stuff, where the whole goal was let's get through as many rides as quick as possible.
And you know what else we didn't have was
money.
Money, which was good because Disney didn't cost $241 for a day.
Yeah.
A day? No, not even. I'm sorry. That is a discount ticket.
Yeah.
So $270.
So you might as well get a Magic Key. Just paid for half of one.
That is crazy. So anyway, but you know what else we didn't have is a sign telling us how many minutes that each ride was going to be. We had no idea.
Because they didn't want you to know.
Isn't that funny though?
No, because it makes sense. Because now they put up a sign, and if it's a too long of a line, you go to ride something else, right? Which for them keeps everything kind of even. But in the days before, it was well, it doesn't matter. It's going to be as long as it's going to be, and people are going to complain, so why put up a sign?
That's true, too. And if you are about to get in Small World and you see that it's a, say, hour wait.
You don't get in Small World.
You don't get in Small World. Or you can look on your phone now to see that maybe Tiana's Bayou Adventure has a 20-minute wait. So you would race over to Tiana's, whereas before, you would just stay in Small World's hour line because you didn't know what was going on at the other side of the park, so you just sort of waited.
So, the theme isn't really oh my God, how it used to be better in the old days. It just sort of acknowledges
we have better conversations.
We have better conversations when you wait in line, which is such a funny thing because I hardly ever wait in line for anything anymore, especially if I travel solo, because between the single rider queue and the Lightning Lane, I don't have to wait in line very often.
And you did not buy the Lightning Lane.
I did not buy the Lightning Lane today.
Why didn't you buy the Lightning Lane?
Well, because you all were coming, and getting the Lightning Lane, one party in the party having the Lightning Lane when the others don't, doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I know, no, that's true. No, but I could have gone the Lightning Lane, but we just decided not to. And actually, I'm kind of glad we did, as long as you're okay that we didn't. There are so many people here.
Yeah, it's so busy. Let me be clear to our listeners. It is so busy right now. I am amazed that Andee is not running out of the park because Andee does not like crowds.
Okay, so neither does Emma. We're here with Emma and Fernando today, and Al texted that he was in the Emporium when we got in, and it was too much. There were so many people.
There was a line for the Emporium. Let me repeat that. There was a line to get into the Emporium when I got here.
Everybody's here to get the merch. The people who are here today are not really tourists, I don't think. Or if they are, they're Disney tourists.
I would imagine there's a high percentage of Magic Key holders. I would imagine I have seen at least 3 different influencers.
There's so many influencers.
I know.
But influencers were also able to get, not us, because we're not influencers, but
we are. We just only influence 6
ourselves.
people. Yeah.
But we love our 6 people. But I was gonna say there were just so many people trying to get the 70th merchandise.
Which, by the way, not that great.
I like it. There's a couple things I like.
Because I came before to get like the general 70th merchandise, and a lot of that I really liked. Like all the different collections I really like. But the birthday, day of merchandise is not very appealing. I usually will get that shirt, and I looked at both shirts because they have a shirt for regular folks and a shirt for Magic Key holders. I don't need either one. They're not very attractive.
The thing is that I like the merchandise that's for everybody better than I like the stuff that's just for Magic Key holders.
The 70th anniversary, general, all year, the vault collections and all that kind of stuff, those are awesome.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, last time I was here, I spent way too much money on it.
Well, you got 2 awesome T-shirts.
Yeah,
but I will say, I almost, it was $40. I almost bought the T-shirt that was, it said I was here on the day of. I almost bought it just to have it. But I made Emma and Fernando come look at it because
it was ugly.
Well, because I was like, do I want it just because it says day of? But then I slipped into that mode of what they want you to slip in.
Right.
You got to have it because it's the only thing here. But the fact is, the actual T-shirt looked like it's something you could buy at one of those tourist shops.
Absolutely.
Right outside here. Like it was a plain T-shirt. It just said I was there.
It looks like the Mickey Mouse surfing T-shirt that I always thought.
Yes, exactly.
So generic.
So it did kind of look like that. Also, we are in the Small World queue. And we'll see how long it takes at the end of all this. But I will tell you, I don't think I've ever in my life
had a queue this long for Small World. No.
Now, today,
I don't know that I've ever not just walked on Small World.
Well, I know I've been in a queue before, but not like this. I mean, you guys.
I mean, like 5 minutes.
Maybe. But they are announcing a new verse today in the Small World, so that's why everybody's here. And
there's also Walt's Magical Journey, which I saw this morning.
Oh, and you're going to talk about that
in a minute. I'm going to talk about that.
But also, Miguel is in...
His name was Fernando.
Emma's being racist. Miguel is a character now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that. And so is... It's Dante, right, Emma? Dante is in there too. Okay, I just have to tell you what she did. So, because she was going to remind me that Miguel was in Small World, so she put it into Fernando.
Yeah, which our listeners should know. Fernando is not Swedish. Oh, those Zomermans. Walt's Magical Journey is really good. You know, everybody's complaining online that it doesn't look like him. It actually does look like him.
Okay.
It's one of those things where I could totally see if you take a still picture that it's like, oh, that doesn't look, but in motion it looks just fine. It's really cool. The actual wall part is really short, but the animatronic is really pretty cool. Much smoother than like Lincoln and all that kind of stuff. Big show before, big movie. One of the funny things that happened is Bob Iger does the voiceover for the movie that's before.
So not Tony the Tiger.
When they opened it, they said, "Now, please welcome Bob Iger to introduce the show." And I think people thought Bob Iger was going to come into the room, and everybody was like, "Oh!" I was like, "No, he's not. He's not here."
But he was here.
I mean, to be fair, he will likely be here at some point
He
already
was. He and Josh were here to ring the stock market bell this morning.
So I think that's why people thought, he was going to be, working the ride queue, but he wasn't. I did not expect him to, be working one of the popcorn stands today. Although he could, I'm sure he could do fine at the popcorn stand.
No, I think they were here pretty early because they had to ring the stock market bell, and I'm not sure what time the bell opens.
Wait, they rang the stock market bell from Disneyland?
Yes, they did that this morning, and so...
Well, that's got to be at least like 7 or 8 East Coast.
That's what I was thinking. But the sun was up, so I'm thinking like 5 or 6 a.m.
So Walt's Magical Journey was really good. I highly recommend it. But it's short, and like once the sort of initial, I think, newness of it, it'll probably be pretty easy to get it because it's a crowd eater. Like, the line was super long. Like I was in the first show, not the first show of the day, but like I got in line, I waited for 10 minutes, and I went into the show.
All right. Well, you had cool pictures of the lobby area too.
Yeah, and they were bad angles. It was the only angles I could get. It was very crowded. I think it's going to be like a sellout show for a couple of months. And
really? A couple months? I don't think a couple months.
You don't think so?
No, I think the parks have been pretty empty lately, and I don't think that tourists who come care as much as people who are here today. I think people who are here today care.
I care.
Well, I know. You're also here on probably the proudest day of the year so far, because you have to remember tourists, international tourists aren't coming.
That's true.
This year. Yeah, so the parks have been pretty manageable.
I suppose. I mean, I was here in May. I can't remember when I was here. But recently, and it wasn't super crowded.
I think the summer and the weekends are a really good time to come if you're looking to spend the money.
Well, the weekends are good too because annual pass holders are blocked, right? So, I mean, not all of them, but right. And so they're usually blocked on Saturdays, right? So Saturday would probably be a good time to come. But I guess we'll let you know. We might come back on Saturday too. This trip for me was a last minute trip. I had a hard time. A lot of you know that I teach, and this school year was challenging, and it's really weird when you have a job, and you know this too, but you have a job where you're like go, and you don't stop for 9 months, and all of a sudden you stop. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's not a wind down. You just stop. And so I had a hard time.
My job isn't exactly like that. It's similar to that. Because we go, and then at the end of the year, everybody remembers all the stuff they were supposed to do, and they send me a bunch of reports like, hey, I'm worried the student might kill themselves, going on sabbatical for 6 months, hope it works out, bye! And so then I have to be like, oh, excuse me, what did you, was there a name? You know, that sort of thing. So the first 2 weeks of summer is usually a little hectic in terms of trying to close up some of that stuff, but in general, the summer is a lot easier. I mean, this summer was so easy, I was able to put an aquarium in my office.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Nothing says single bachelor life like an aquarium.
I would say strip clubs. Might say
nothing says middle-aged man or young bachelor like an aquarium.
I don't know. A large comic book collection?
I don't know. Nobody on The Big Bang Theory had.
Well, don't get me started on The Big Bang Theory.
I know you don't like The Big Bang Theory. I do. And the fact that Emma and Fernando are now living in Pasadena, and I get to see all the stuff on the Big Bang. Like,
you realize they didn't really shoot it?
No, they did the rooftop scenes. Yeah,
Fair
I know.
enough.
I know they didn't, but the background, the green screen background, is all by where they live. So let's go.
I will just say that show was not an accurate representation of nerds or nerd culture. Their entire source of comedy was Klingons, right?
I know. Okay.
That was every joke.
Disagrees.
She's been wrong about so much today.
What I do think, though, is that whatever show, like if you're a doctor or a nurse, you're going to look at these medical shows and go, "What the heck?
Yeah,
it's not how you do it, or it is whatever." I'm like that with Abbott Elementary. I think Abbott Elementary is so funny, but I'm like, "Come on, you don't have a class size of 10. Come on, you don't leave the class."
That's 100% true. I have not once seen an accurate representation. You know, interestingly enough, the most accurate representation of college and university life I've ever seen. Monsters University. The single most accurate representation of what colleges are actually like.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, but so you being the nerd comic book collector, I can see how you would take offense to something like The Big Bang Theory because they don't do it exactly.
I take offense
like
of it as a fan of comedy, in the sense that I like comedies with jokes.
A sitcom.
Yeah. So where's the comedy?
It's a sitcom.
I remember I was sitting there watching it one day, and I've been watching it for like 15 minutes when the show first came out, and my brother was like, "You've been watching this for 15 minutes, you haven't laughed." I was like, "Yeah, that's you make a good point," and then I turned it off.
Well, maybe it's because it's not ABC. It's a different network.
I've seen the show.
What?
I liked all the women on the show. I hate all the guys on the show.
That's weird.
Yeah, because those guys are like incredibly toxic.
You have the show. Yes, they are toxic. I get it, but the show started like with toxicity was still involved.
Yeah, it don't make it right. But Emma's telling us we need to move on to more Disney things.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's one of the changes is we don't have to while we're in the queue. Emma.
And one of the reasons, though, for the name change, 45-minute wait conversations in the queue, and that's about what we
45-minute wait conversations in the queue.
Because grammar. Yeah, what I tell my kids is
I have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
We're gonna play Worth It or Not, 70th edition.
Okay.
Waiting in this line for Small World to see a new verse and Miguel.
I don't know if it's worth it or not. We haven't done it.
Okay, waiting for Small World longer than 5 minutes. Is that ever worth it?
We're going to find out. We'll tell you after this.
It's worth it for me because when I was a child in Head Start, I went to Small World Head Start, and when I graduated, we all got together and sang "It's a Small World."
Does it make you sad that there's not going to be Head Start anymore because our government is getting rid of it? Oh, I promised I wouldn't be political today. Sorry.
You didn't promise me. What else is worth it? I say worth it.
Oh, okay.
Walt's animated, whatever, Lincoln's thing.
Walt's animated Lincoln thing?
It will forever be known
Walt's
now.
Robot Adventure? Oh, definitely worth it.
Animated Lincoln thing.
Definitely worth it. I would put it, say it's not a binary, it's not worth it or not worth it. I'd say Small World is worth it half hour. I'd say Walt's Magical Journey, half hour.
I like that he knows.
I'd say Horn.
Ooh, really? An hour?
Yes, I like Matterhorn.
Too jerky.
It's broken.
It is broken. It's not.
That's not up today.
Matterhorn reminds me, the jerkiness of Matterhorn reminds me of the jerkiness of Space Mountain at Disney World. Like, I love Space Mountain Disneyland, but Space Mountain Disney World? No way, no how. It's like Matterhorn.
Yeah.
It's literally like Matterhorn.
Haunted
What if it's
Mansion,
the
I go
same
an hour.
track?
Pirates, 45 minutes.
Pirates, 45 minutes. Pirates is a good queue. Pirates, honestly, when we talk about conversations in the queue and I think about being a kid, there's two queues that come up for me. For some reason, one of them is Autopia. I have no idea why, but that is one of the queues that reminded us.
Because you can drive in traffic to get to Disneyland to get on a ride in which you drive in traffic.
After waiting in a long queue. Yeah. Pirates is the queue that I think about Mustafa when I remember being a kid and just hanging out and talking. Because Pirates is one of the queues that I remember that you can't tell how long it is by looking at the front of the line because it winds all the way around the side of the building and so much outside queue space before you actually get inside the building. And I think for me as a kid, that was one. So yeah, you're like, oh yeah, let's go on Pirates.
That about Haunted Mansion, because I feel like Haunted Mansion, there's the outside queue, there's the inside queue where you're sort of on the attraction, but sort of not.
Yeah.
So it's all very like entertaining the whole time.
Yeah.
Or like Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, but we didn't have that as a kid.
That's true. I mean, and to be fair, your childhood memories are my college memories because we came like twice when I was a kid. And one of those times my mom made us leave after 2 hours.
What happened to your ear?
I dropped one. These magnets are not strong.
Oh,
I had a feeling they were going to happen.
Superman.
Well, they were like $6, so I'm not going to really worry about it too much.
Oh, man, somebody's going to find an ear? Gosh darn it, now he just has a regular Superman hat.
It's the best there is.
Worth It or Not, Wondrous Journeys fireworks show.
I don't know.
We haven't seen it yet.
Seen it? It was the 100.
Did we?
For the 100.
I don't remember.
My thing with fireworks shows, in terms of worth it, is just waiting in one place. Is rarely worth it to me. Just standing on a sidewalk waiting. Now it's different if you got a group and you can send somebody for popcorn, send somebody for stuff. But just standing there waiting for a fireworks show is rarely worth it because generally I find, and again, solo advantage is if I'm by myself, I can show up like 2 minutes before the fireworks and find somewhere to sit.
What do you think?
I think Wondrous Journeys is one of my favorite fireworks shows. If there are people there, I'm not waiting. So I think you can go listen to the song on Spotify and watch it on YouTube. But if you are going to watch it, go to the Small World area because there are less people over there and you can see the projections better. Now, my next question. Well, do you have anything to say about fireworks first?
Just that nothing will ever be as good as the 50th fireworks. I have a lot of reminiscing about the 50th anniversary. I'm sorry, but the 70th is not.
50th was so the kids were the right age. You guys just
we got free stuff when we walked in.
We got free ears.
We got free ears when we walked in. They were golden.
And on this trip so far, we're like half ear negative.
Now we are half ear negative, exactly. Yeah. I lost an ear. But seriously, it even had embroidered on the back. It was July 17th, 2005. I mean, that was so cool. And what a great and we got there that night, and I know I've mentioned this before, but we got there that night late in the evening because that was the last day of Comic-Con. And so we drove up from Comic-Con. We were living in Irvine at the time, and I remember looking at Ed going like, well, should we just go and say we were there on the day? And we ended up coming. The crowds were all by that night because everybody had gotten their morning pin or whatever. There were still ears left, which is amazing because nobody was stealing them to sell on eBay, I imagine.
I mean, eBay existed,
but I don't think anybody was just hoarding them. And then we went and got dinner, and they had special birthday cupcakes that they were giving everybody. It was just like a cute little time, and I just think were still.
It's just weird because I had just gotten like 4 tickets to Comic-Con, but that's fine. Those tickets are like $300 a pop, but it's okay.
No, wait. You were flying out that night from San Diego.
I didn't know Disneyland was an option.
We didn't know it was an option until we almost got home, and we said, should we keep driving? Didn't know. Okay, we were done with fireworks. That's how I think about fireworks. But now what do you think?
This question's for Fernando and maybe Al. I don't know if you've seen it.
Great, there is.
How long would you wait for it?
Oh, I don't know. It was just so good. I mean, I think it was my first parade as an adult. So I'd probably wait the hour at least. Yeah.
I mean, the only parade I have like distinct memories of is the Lion King parade.
That was a good parade.
And then I was here one day when the sky opened up and a beam of light shone down on Simba, and the woman next to me was like, "How did they do that?" I was like, "You think that was actually like a part of?"
Yeah, it was. You don't know what Walt's doing up there.
Yeah, I do. I just saw him on Main Street.
The Wax Museum version that talks. Today's probably a wash, but I heard that the 8:30 paint the night is like super crowded, and by 10:30 everybody's gone. So that's because nobody can stay up. Children.
Their children don't leave.
Because by that point the children are like, "Oh,
menopausal mother. She can't stay up that late either."
On a Disney podcast, we're talking about menopause.
Hey, everybody's talking about menopause now. If you don't know menopause, it really is.
So, everybody's talking about menopause. That'll be our second podcast coming to you this spring.
There's already a million podcasts.
Everybody's talking about menopause. Yeah, but how many of them have a middle-aged single guy going, "Why are we talking about menopause?"
You know why we're talking about it is because Gen X has reached it, and Gen X doesn't hold back, man. The boomers and the silent generation, they suffered in silence, but we Gen Xers, we do not suffer in silence. We don't do anything.
You've never done anything in your life in silence.
Nope. We are the latchkey generation. We bond with each other over our trauma. It's quite exciting.
It's kind of like you went to war.
You don't even know.
No, you're right. I'm not living in terrible times. Yeah. Next question, worth it or not, World of Color. I know none of us have seen the new one, but is World of Color worth it or not?
When did the new one? Because I saw one last year. Is there a new one?
There's a new one.
There was a very Marvel heavy one that I thought was a little Marvel heavy. I think they realized that Doctor Strange effect. They were like, "This is awesome," and they did it for like half an hour.
It's not worth it for me. I love Fantasmic, but I love Fantasmic not for the projections on the water. I love Fantasmic for the choreography. I love the choreography of Fantasmic. And to me, World of Color has always been a movie where you get wet. Well, yeah, it's kind of like, well, not a whole movie, but, clips of a movie. Like TikTok clips on water. Animated TikTok clips on water.
Because he's going to quote us on that.
Okay, next 70th question. Is there any food from the 70th foodie guide that you want to try?
That pineapple upside down thing looks pretty nice.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the Dole Whip thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a Dole Whip with like it's only today. I think it's only today. It's like Dole Whip, shortcake, pineapple.
Oh, we might have to go get that. I'm worried about, so what time is it right now? It's 11:21, and Fernando and Emma have not eaten breakfast yet.
You want to go eat after this?
It's because we only need the magic of Disney to fuel us.
That's not true. I know it's not true.
Fueled me. Starbucks and a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Starbucks line was.
Yeah, and I waited in it. Worth it. Ask that.
Is waiting an hour for Starbucks worth it?
It was 20 minutes, and yes.
So you already got your Starbucks this morning?
Yeah. I was here at like 8:15, and you guys showed up like half an hour. What do you want me to do?
I forget how long the drive is from...
Yeah, you're in Pasadena. That's why I was like, I'm surprised you came when you did, because I was like, you're coming like right in the middle of LA traffic downtown.
A little bit after, but it's really the same distance. I think when we lived in San Marcos, I think that's the same distance to get to Disney, just the other way. It's not,
It's farther from Merced.
it's closer than Merced. What are you talking about? Merced?
San Marcos and Pasadena are closer to Disneyland than Merced.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is vivacious podcast content. By the way.
It really is. I'm definitely going to be tuning
Your
in.
editing is going to be this whole part.
If you're watching on YouTube, I am going to be putting vacation pictures up.
Nice.
While
a good idea.
Talk about what it's like in the queue. What did you just point out? Oh, it's TikToker. See, there's another influencer here.
No, I saw right in front of us in line was the half-baked guy. And then I saw Mr. Cheesy Pop. I gave him a fist pump.
You already did? You already saw these people?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me be clear, and this is something we should probably emphasize in our new podcast content area. Going to Disney solo is extremely different. And I don't know that have you ever done it?
Once when Ed was working down here, and I came down with him, and then I needed something to do for the day, so I came by myself.
What was your experience?
Fine. It was so long ago. It was right before we moved down here, so it was like in 2004. And I was at DCA. I was at California Adventure. I don't even think I came into Disneyland.
Going solo, whole different thing. Have you all done it? Have you done a solo trip? You've done a solo trip? Very different, right?
I hate it.
Really?
I feel awkward. I feel like I need someone to...
Low self-esteem. What about you?
I think the first time I did was... I think it's a little boring just because, it's nice you can do whatever you want, but I think part of the reason I like going to Disney is to see how other people enjoy the park as well.
Yeah, other people are enjoying the park around you.
People around me.
You don't like the people ever around you. You don't even know them.
Yeah, exactly. Even if I know them, I don't want you near me. New question. How do we feel about the theming of the 70th? So 60th was diamond, 50th was gold.
What
70th
is 70th? 70th is like Mardi Gras? I can't even tell what the theme is.
Celebrate happy.
Oh, yeah, happiness. Oh, and how do we feel about the Jonas Brothers singing the song of the 70th?
I was not aware that they did, and I was not aware there was a 70th song. We keeps mentioning Spotify. I'm wondering if they're giving us...
Yeah, I get money from Spotify. Thank you so much. This episode's sponsored by Spotify.
It's not. It's really not.
But we'd be happy to let it be. I mean, we're not against it.
We are on Spotify. You might be listening to us on Spotify because we're definitely on Spotify.
Hey, Spotify, kick us up some ducats, baby.
We're not big enough.
Regardless, there's about 6 songs dedicated to the 70th. A lot of Jonas Brothers, a lot of the guy from Pentatonics, the blonde tall one. He does some stuff. It's pretty okay.
The blonde tall. He's really popular in your eyes. I could tell.
I think his name's Scott.
Wouldn't know.
Scott.
Basically, I knew who you were talking about by saying Pentatonics, the blonde tall one.
Wait a minute. Wasn't the Jonas Brothers married to somebody attractive?
The tall blonde one? He's married to an Asian guy, I think. A short Asian guy, I think.
No. Jonas Brothers.
Oh, yes. Nick Jonas is married to that actress. That was just in that movie. That was not very good.
Yeah, Priyanka. What's her name?
Yeah, Priyanka. Priyanka something.
She is quite fetching.
Okay, the funny thing is that this is what Conversations in the Queue is. It's that guy was married to that girl who was in that one movie.
The one, that thing over by the guy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
New question as we're talking about conversations and queues. Do you believe in talking to people around you or staying to yourself or your party?
Oh, I love talking to people around me.
Okay, so here's another thing that might be a generational thing. When we were growing up, it was definitely popular to talk to other people in the queue. Everybody's conversations kind of got, when you're teenagers and you're talking about people you know, stuff like that, it was a little bit different. But college age and stuff, it was more like, hey, everybody's in here. What can we do to entertain ourselves? Remember, we had no cell phones, the Wi-Fi, internet games.
Zach had a cell phone.
Who did?
Zach.
Who's Zach?
Who's Zach? Zach? Slater? Screech?
Oh my God, it's not like they were hanging out with us.
With you, maybe.
Actually, that was after our time. Why do you know those characters?
I'm weird.
Yeah.
New question. Since you guys used to live in the olden days before cell phones, do you prefer the queue experience with or without phones?
Without for me.
I'd go with because if there's no one interesting in the queue,
Well,
Then
especially
you've
if
got
you're
your phone as a
traveling
backup.
solo.
Yeah.
Solo, I would probably
Although,
say
the other piece, though, is phones at Disneyland. Even though I have like a power brick, I'm always very conscious of not burning my battery up because there's things I may need my phone to do, like pre-order food or something like that, and I don't want to have a dead phone.
I do not like that we are dependent on our phones at Disneyland. I hate that. I know it's convenient. I know.
You have to rely on your phone for Disneyland. You don't get to be in the moment, and everyone's always taking pictures and putting their which pictures are fine, but if you're putting your phone up at the fireworks show, I don't need to see a bunch of million.
Yeah, I will say.
During the fireworks show.
I will say. So in the Walt's Magical Journey, there was a guy who videotaped the whole thing. I'm like, you know that's online, right? You know that's already you're not doing. That is 100% available from Disney.
Which is something you'll never find on our podcast.
No.
Things you can find on everybody else's because we're too damn lazy.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to do that. I mean, let's be honest. Our podcast, even though there's only 60 people, it's sort of designed that way. Because I don't want to have to do stuff.
Well, and
I don't want to be an influencer.
We're not influencers.
I'd have to annoy
that guy
people
is
more
behind
than
us,
I already
though.
do.
There's a guy behind us that's an influencer.
You could be a mom-fluencer.
I'd be a mom-fluencer.
Ooh, you could be a trad wife.
I'd be a trad wife. I'm never going to be a trad wife, ever. I wasn't even a trad wife when I was young. But I do like that this guy is fully into the video. We are not fully into the video.
He's actually just FaceTime.
Oh, he's FaceTiming someone.
Nice.
Wow. Because that looked like he was acting.
Yeah, well, some people are just animated, and that's not us, but
we are not animated. For Disney people, we are not animated.
I'm animated when I want to be. Not like now.
So therefore, not animated.
Therefore, not animated.
Hey,
Okay.
a comedian and an actor and a motivational speaker.
I'm good enough. I'm smart enough.
Gosh
and
darn it, people like me.
doggone it. People like me.
Incredible self-esteem, unlike Fernanda.
To be a part of this.
You know, I will say that I am craving a cold brew right now.
Okay,
I could go for a
so
cold brew.
what's the best cold brew that you've had in the park thus far?
In
Knowing there
Disneyland
are
or
new ones.
overall?
Disneyland and DCA.
That one we had in Florida with the Cocoa Puffs.
No, that was here. That was
here?
Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was so good.
Really, it's not a cold brew, but I love the chicory coffee over at Tiana's, too.
There are a lot of good ones, and there's some new ones now. I know at Hungry Bear they have a honey cold brew, so it's got honeycomb on top of it.
I need that one. I need that one.
Honeycomb's good. Yeah.
You guys, we might... Okay, that was really funny. And only Gen Xers look at it because Emma didn't even get that.
Niche podcast. Not everybody. I'm trying to drive people away from the podcast.
Can we go? No, Hungry Bear is like total opposite side of the park. That sounds good to me right now.
Why don't we go? Just go over there after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Next question. How long are you willing to wait for a cold brew? Specifically the Star Wars one, because if you're not in the mobile order when you first get there, you're waiting 4 or 5 hours for that coffee.
I ain't waiting 4 or 5 hours.
That's not worth it to me.
Even the Jolly Holiday one, which is another popular one, it's a toffee nut cold brew right now. We had to wait 2 hours for a mobile order for that.
Now, here's the thing. If it's like, okay, I mobile order it and then I do whatever I want and then pick it up in 2 hours, then that's not really waiting for it. That's
But
different
what if
than
you're me and you want your cold brew right now?
well, then you're not going to order one that's not ready for 2 hours.
But you can't really wait in line for it then?
No, you can, but we have to rely on our phones, so I just do everything on my phone.
Yeah, that's true. But how long do you think it would take to get in line for a cold brew?
Depends. Jolly Holidays line is always kind of long. It just depends how crowded it is, I guess.
I would say Hungry Bears, and now I'm just making a guess, and we can check on this when we get there. I would say Hungry Bears would be probably one of the lowest lines, though, because it's kind of out of the way.
Depends on if it's lunch.
Yeah,
but there's also
their new barbecue menu is pretty popular.
Yes. And they have a tiramisu cold brew at Troubadour Tavern.
Where's Troubadour Tavern?
I think in Fantasyland.
I'm going to
I thought that was Rose.
They have both.
Oh.
Selection.
I don't know, but we do have reservations at Lamplight, but it's not until 2:30. So maybe a little snack.
I could snack it up. I could cold brew. I hadn't thought about cold brew, and then Emma mentioned cold brew, and now I'm fiending for a cold brew.
Yes, the Hungry Bear cold brew sounds amazing.
Let's go into our phone and mobile order.
The person who's just like, oh, I can't believe
Oh, it's annoying.
I'm just going to give us a cue update.
Kids, get off of my lawn.
We're at 38 minutes in the small world.
We've been in line for 38 minutes?
Yeah, which is
gravy.
Most definitely the longest I've ever waited in my life for It's a Small
Unless
World.
I went on it 3 times. Hey, I just got a text message from Pamela, who's an HR manager and who wants to share an option with you. This seems like promising, right?
Definitely.
I already have a job, but
Taking your time.
Do we think we'll get off this ride and over there by
We're looking at Hungry Bear, and it looks like the next time to get a cold brew, I don't know. Oh yeah, probably. It's 11:33 in the morning right now, and we're still in Small World line. And cold brew will be ready. What time was it? 11:50 to 12:05.
Now it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, do it though. Oh, are there snacks too? Oh, we're gonna have to get snacks too. A cold brew not on mobile order. Why would they do that to people?
Is anybody in the podcast, do they want anything?
Okay, guys.
I found it. I'm sorry. This was user error.
Okay, I'll tell our friendly listeners a story while I look at the...
Okay, so when I was in college, there was this girl, right? Oh my God! Oh, I probably shouldn't tell that story. So, listeners, when we were in college, this is the story of how Andee and I met. Since this is the relaunch of the podcast, I'll retell the story. So, I did an interview with the campus newspaper because I was fairly famous in college and people really admired me. And there was just a line of women wanting to talk to me. And so I'm working one night, and this strange woman comes up to me, and she says, "You were wrong." And I was like, "I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Get out of my face. There are other women who are attractive who want to talk to me."
There might be a little bit of weirdness in this story.
And so she said I was wrong because in this interview, I had said that I wanted to stay in the apartment above Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland. And she said, "There is no apartment above Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland." And I said, "There is. I'm a Disney expert. I would know this." And she says, "The apartment is above the firehouse at Disneyland. There is no apartment above Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland." And I said, "Well, damn it, you're right." And then we became friends.
I played a trivia game. And
That I won.
Al won, so I had to take it to Blue Bayou, which was at Disney's 35th.
It was at Disney's 35th anniversary. So this is sort of our friendship anniversary. So you're going to buy me lunch at Blue Bayou.
No, you have reservations at Lamplight. You're
You're going to
this
buy me
one.
lunch at Lamplight.
You make a hell of a lot more money now than I do. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but I live in California, so,
That's true, too.
you know.
That is true, too. I think we decided that what we pay, we're renting right now in Oregon, and what we pay in Portland for a 5-bedroom house, Al is paying for a 2-bedroom.
With no swimming pool.
Well, I think Emma and Fernando's rent is close to yours in a 1-bedroom.
Pasadena's crazy.
Yeah, 1-bedroom apartment.
Also no pool.
Also no pool.
Right?
That's
And a broken elevator, bringing it back to the Big Bang Theory.
Wait, okay. Did you get into the apartment because it had a broken elevator?
You know,
Was that a feature?
It's a slight plus for the apartment, definitely. But now that the elevator's always broken, it's not as charming anymore.
Yeah.
okay, so I have a question. It's about that 45-minute mark. We're not close to the beginning or to the line or the ride. I can't even talk. Words fail. The track. So this queue is definitely longer than 45 minutes. So is it worth a longer than 45-minute wait?
The look on Emma's face.
No ride is worth longer than a 45-minute wait.
Not even Rise of the Resistance?
No.
I'm going to agree with her. Although I will say, here's one more question before we take off. What is the longest line you've ever done?
Really important question. Probably would say Indiana Jones when it first opened. Or that would be like 3 or 4 hours. And I waited, and it was really good.
Maybe an hour. I don't like
But
waiting
again,
in lines.
days before Lightning Lane at Fastpass.
The longest I ever waited was with my sweet grandmother and grandfather for flights of passage for 3 hours.
There's no way in hell on this planet I would wait in line with my parents for 3 hours in a line. Specifically my father for 3 hours in line. So actually, no wonder you're the, I favorite grandchild.
Favorite, let's just...
Or are you the not favorite because you made them wait in line for 3 hours for flights of passage?
Probably not Opa's favorite, but it'll always be Grammy's favorite.
Well, the longest line I've waited in was definitely for Toy Story Midway Mania when it first opened up at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Ed and I were in Florida on our own. We had a day to spend after he was done with the convention. That ride had just opened up, and we spent most of our day in that line. So it was a few hours long. I don't think we did anything else that day except wait in line, and then we had to go get to the airport.
I would say that's a 15-minute. That's the most I would say.
I do not even need to go on that ride for a no-minute wait. So I'm pretty good.
There's a 70th overlay right now.
There is a 70th overlay for Toy Story. What is the 70th overlay?
You shoot the targets that say 70th on or something.
Oh, well then. If you're going to shoot a target that says 70th, that's fair. Well, the queue still looks like it's at least how long do you think? You guys, this might be the longest line for Small World.
We're too far in to go back now.
Yeah, we are too far in to go back now.
But, I mean, yes, the line is long, but there's so much that we share that I think it's time we're aware.
It is a small world after all.
And thanks for listening to Dueling Disney, a.k.a. 45-minute wait.
We're not Dueling Disney anymore. Nobody can pronounce it.
Okay, so we're not Dueling Disney anymore. Don't worry. The arguments will still continue. The debates
continue to be right.
Will still continue. 45-minute wait. Conversations in the queue. These are the conversations we have. They'll get more interesting. And
yeah, I mean, this one will be heavily edited.
Heavily edited. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll get some vacation slideshow.
That means we got to take pictures?
I'm already been taking pictures. I got it. I'm on it.
Am I in those pictures? I'm not saying that's a make or break.
I don't know. I guess some people love their phones in line. Some people cannot not have their phones in line.
Sometimes you need to have people on their phones in line, otherwise they bug you.
Good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Anyway, so how can you guys find us? So we are changing our name, 45-minute wait, conversations in the queue, but look for 45-minute wait on stations and on social media. Those are all going to be changing as well.
New logos. Maybe merch. I don't know.
Spotify. We are on Spotify. I will also say that the last time Al said we were getting merch was for D23 2022.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hold my breath.
I think you should hold your breath.
I don't think we should. Oh, it is definitely
qualified it. I said maybe.
It is 11:43. Why is the clock starting at 11:43? I thought it was on the hour.
Well, in some parts of the world it might be, so shows you.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, the clock is Small World is starting. All right, I do see a light at the end of this tunnel, or an end to the end of this line. Can't wait to tell you if this was worth it or not. I can really tell you that Emma will probably say it is not.
But, you know, she didn't like Superman, so what does she know?
I also live with Miguel, so I see him every day.
Oh, wait.
Look,
we have to include this in the podcast. What is one of the biggest pet peeves in a queue? It's when people don't move.
Oh my God, it's the worst.
Another big pet peeve in the queue is when someone's waiting and their family of 40 comes scooching through the line and meet up with their friends.
Oh, that is not good. I do not enjoy when that happens.
Oh, my biggest pet peeve in the queue? When other people are in it and I can't just go on the ride. Top pet peeve.
Is a good pet peeve. Anyway, you will be able to find us at 45-minute wait, and yeah, it might be slow going a little bit first, but you know what? We are here to talk to each other, and we're here for the how many listeners? 6?
60.
60.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate your support.
It's true.
Necessarily appreciate it. You know, you don't know.
Well,
Al should definitely be an influencer. Clearly, he has the knack.
Like, do what you want. My money.
Anyway, we'll be on social media and we'll see you. So we are going to sign off. Oh yeah, you don't have to do your quirky little things if you don't want to.
Yeah, but do you want me to?
I guess that's something we can, we'll put the poll out there. So you'll find us on
leave it to our listeners.
Instagram under 45-minute wait. You'll find us there under Facebook too. On Blue Sky, you can find Dr. Alfred Day or Andee Zomerman. And I'm on TikTok under Andee Zomerman.
I am, but I've never posted a thing.
He is not a TikToker.
I don't really understand TikTok. I mean, I understand it like conceptually, but why?
All right, guys. Here's the big thing. How many people in your party? All right, guys. We're in. This is great. Thanks for hanging out with us in the queue. Thanks for looking at vacation pictures if you are on YouTube. And we will see you real soon.
And away!
Wrong franchise.
What?